Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Extra Mile Diecast Racing at Ronald International Raceway. I am your host, the groundskeeper. This is Larry, the land anemone. Howdy, Larry. Looks like a party going on there, Tiffany Torres and Becky Reporter fans. They gave you sparkly crystal balls to eat. That's great. We'll talk to them a little bit later about that. Let's go see Cecilia, you say. Okay. Oh, she's asleep. Probably not a good idea, Larry. Yeah. I told you, Larry, it's not a good idea. Good morning, Cecilia.
What's going on, man?
Larry sent us up here to see
What are you doing with the camera,
what
man?
you were up to.
Huh? Watching me crap in the river?
Yeah, we're out of
Me
here.
with the camera, bringing your little racing cars up here for
We're
you.
going.
Get out of here, man.
Welcome back to Red Mountain Run Rally Race. This is round 2, heat 1. Let's meet our drivers. At number 2, Sir Latte No Flavore. Number 13 is Jason Lake. Number 66 is Ruderman Spies. Number 0, Giacomo Lanterna, the Produce Department Speed Shops. The Pumpkins. Let's meet our competition today. Number 14, Stephen Colberry. Number 86 is Early I Got Sick and Sprouts. Gary Garlic Paste is number 66 and no number for Latasha Romanos. Produce Department Speed Shops, the Slippery Banana. Let's go racing to the top of Red Mountain. The Rally Run. Let's go. Giacomo Lanterna is in lane 1. Latasha Romanos in lane 2. Green lights, they're out of the gates. Into the hard left, into the spiral rock formation. Into the chicane. It looks like Romanos has got the lead here. We got a stalled Lamborghini. Down she goes by herself. Can she make it over the line? She does! Nicely done to slip it on by bumper wide. Latasha Romanos, number NA with the flip along the rail. Gains her composure, bringing it on home to cross that checker. Back to the start, same lane. Seems like Lanterna wants that lane. He wants to try it again. They're into the spiral, out of the spiral, into the sway. Out of the sway, into the double. Down to the double. We got a flip Lambo in the same lane. We got Latasha Romanosa by herself. She's doing it again backwards. Nicely done, Latasha. Beautiful job there by the Subaru of the Slippery Bananas Produce Speed Shop. Sliding in with a beauty look there from the top. Way to go, Latasha. Another view. I hope the camera guy didn't take sparkly crystal balls. I tell you what. Back to the top, new drivers. Gary Garlic Pace, Jason Lake. They're out of the gates. Into the left. Down to the right. Out of the rock formation. Racing together to the chicane. Into the double. We got a stalled car again. And it's going to be the 08 Tesla, the Pumpkins. Jason Lake going by his lonesome and getting the 5 points. Nice little hop, skip, and a jump over that finish line. Hitting the shit hook and getting a good 5 points there. Way to go, Pumpkins. Back to the top, switching lanes. Green light, out of the gates. Into the hard left, into the rock formation. Out of the rock formation, into the chicane. Racing together, finally we got some racing here going on. Down the hill, down to the left, down to the right, into the mine shaft. There we go, just one car comes out of the mine and we got a double DNF, folks. I'm sorry to say, but that is racing and that's the way it goes. And, oh, a nice little rail job. Kind of reminiscent of Carbon Marvin, but cannot get the job done, get the finish. Back to the starting gates, ladies and gentlemen, with Sir Latte No Flavore in lane 1 and 86 Early Sick and Sprouts in lane 2. Green light, they're out of the gates, they're taking a hard left and they're going down the hard right rock spiral. Into the chicane they go. Finally got a race looking here, racing together down the hill, no barriers now, down the final corner. Where are they? Into the mine shaft, into the industrial wasteland, and both of them crossing the finish line. It's an upside down Lambo with the victory. And for the slippery bananas, it's I Got Sick and Spouts coming in. Number 86, just with a tap and a nudge and crossing that line to get 3. Back to the starting gates, we're switching lanes. Early in lane 1, and he has flipped his lid. We got a Lamborghini on the loose by its lonesome, going down the spiral and by itself down the hill, down to the right. Can it make it? Yes, it can with ease. Crossing that finish line for 5 points, the victory is Sir Latte No Flavore, and slapping into that ectoplastic goo into the industrial wasteland, giving a little flutter flap there. Nicely done. 2 new drivers back to the stop. Our final 2 drivers of the evening. Stephen Colberries is out of the gates in lane 1. Ruder McSpikes following behind in lane 2. They're racing together. They're close now. Steven seems to got this one good, and he does, and he flips his lid right on the R4 Ronald International Raceway. Nicely done, Stephen Colberries. And the 08 Tesla sometimes just has a hard time sticking on all 4s and ends up on his lid with DNF back to the top, switching lanes to the final race of the day. Green light, there out of the gates. Thank you, Cecilia, for sending off with that air thickening gasser. Down the hill they go, ladies and gentlemen, into the hard left, into the hard right, through the mine shaft, into the finish line. Nicely done for the finish, and landing once again on the R, but in second place is the Pumpkins. Stephen Colberries, personally with 40 points on this final victory, but I don't think it's going to be enough, folks, for either one of these race teams this afternoon. That's right, it's afternoon, it's evening, it's today. It's whatever time you want it to be when it comes to die-cast racing an extra mile. Look at that beautiful replay. Nice flip. Tesla pushing it backwards, trying to push it out of the way, but eventually pushing it across the finish line for its win and taking second. Here are our standings, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. We got 20 points for them Pumpkins. And we got 23 for them Slippery Bananas. I'm sorry, folks, but I'm pretty sure after the next race we'll be saying goodbye to these 2 race teams.